Kody Brown, desperate to hold on to his last sister wife Robyn, his polygamist dream imploded. Kody Brown may be dirt in his 3 ex-wives' eyes, but he favors sister wife Robyn and gives her anything she wants, according to a source who exclusively tells In Touch he's bending over backwards to keep her from leaving him, too. Robyn has Kody wrapped around her finger and always has because she was, and is, the favorite wife, the source says. Sisterwives began its run in 2010 with Kody, 55, legally married to wife Meri, and, spiritually, married to 2 more women, Janelle and Christine, while courting Robyn, the first new sister wife to be added to the family in 16 years at that point. In November 2021, Christine, 52, announced she was through with Kody after more than 25 years of their unique marriage. Kody and I have grown apart and I have made the difficult decision to leave, Christine posted to Instagram that month. We will continue to be a strong presence in each other's lives as we parent our beautiful children and support our wonderful family. At this time, we ask for your grace and kindness as we navigate through this stage within our family. As the saying goes, you first go broke slowly, then all at once. Apparently, the same can be said for losing sister wives. With Christine moving on to eventually date and marry a non-polygamist, Janelle, 55, was the next to pack her bags and call it quits just a year later in December 2022 after 29 years of spiritual union. This is the same old argument. I don't need to be beaten into submission, made to kowtow. I'm just not. I just don't need this, she said. In the last 18 months, I've realized that I'm pretty good. I'm independent, and I'm not going to stand here and be yelled at. I just don't need it. I don't deserve it and I don't need it. Finally, Kody's first wife, Meri, 53, to whom he was legally married for 32 years, divorced the one-time husband of 4. That leaves the controversial television personality with one remaining wife, Robyn, 46, who the source has Kody anxious as his household collapses. Truth of the matter is Kody is terrified Robyn will leave him as his other wives did, the insider says. Making more of an effort to keep Robyn around, Kody has been tending to her every need, with the insider telling, she has nannies to help take care of the younger kids, a cook, housekeepers to keep the house clean so she doesn't break a nail, carte blanche to spend whatever she wants when in the shops. The royal treatment doesn't stop with her, either, as it extends to their kids, too. 3 of their kids, Kody's stepkids, Dayton, 24, Aurora, 21, Brianna, 18, are adults now but they still live at home with them and why would they leave? They have it made. Their bio kids Solomon, 13, and Ariella, 8 are spoiled in ways Kody's other kids with his exes don't get to appreciate. Kody goes out of his way to make Robyn feel like a princess. His polygamist dream imploded and he's desperate to hold on to this marriage even if it costs him. Sister Wives Season 19 is over. Kody Brown's crocodile tears. Wives' introduction. The end of a season, but not of the drama. The end of Sister Wives Season 19 signals a new chapter in the turbulent lives of the Brown family. This season, which has captured the ups and downs of Kody Brown's relationships with his wives and children, left viewers on a tense note as the family navigates the emotional and personal fallout from years of polygamous life. The conclusion of Season 19 reveals more than just the breakdown of relationships. It exposes Kody's increasingly erratic behavior, particularly his emotional manipulations, which fans have started to refer to as his crocodile tears. While Kody's dramatic sobbing has been a focal point throughout the season, it appears more and more like an act than authentic emotion. His behavior during the final episodes left fans questioning not only his sincerity but also his ability to take responsibility for his actions within his family. Did Kody truly have a moment of introspection, or was it simply another example of him attempting to control the narrative and win back the sympathy of his wives? This season's finale marked the culmination of years of simmering tensions, leading to an intense reckoning within the Brown family. For many, it was an emotional and eye-opening conclusion, shedding light on how the family has evolved or devolved over the years. In this article, we'll unpack the fallout of Season 19, particularly focusing on Kody's behavior, the dynamics of the plural marriage, and the future of the family post-reality TV. Kody Brown's emotional journey, manipulation or true regret. One of the most controversial aspects of Sister Wives Season 19 is Kody's emotional display throughout the season, culminating in what many viewers perceive as his crocodile tears. Throughout the show, Kody often expresses feelings of abandonment and frustration, particularly in his relationships with his wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. But as the season progressed, viewers began to question the authenticity of Kody's emotions. Kody's relationship with Christine, a bitter breakup. The breakdown of Kody's marriage to Christine has been one of the central storylines of season 19. Christine, who had been with Kody for over 25 years, made the decision to leave him after years of emotional neglect. In one of the most gut-wrenching moments of the season, Christine sits down with Kody to tell him that she is no longer willing to continue the marriage. This moment is pivotal because it reveals just how much Kody is unwilling to take responsibility for the deteriorating state of their relationship. Throughout their marriage, Kody's interactions with Christine had been increasingly strained. His neglect of her emotional needs became more apparent as he focused his attention on his other wives, particularly Robyn, his fourth and favored wife. In the final moments of season 19, Kody is shown breaking down in tears, lamenting the end of his relationship with Christine. However, many fans were quick to point out that Kody's tears appeared to be more about losing control of the situation rather than genuine sorrow over the end of their marriage. Christine's decision to leave was a long time coming, and it seemed that Kody's emotional reaction was more of a last-ditch effort to maintain his authority and manipulation over the family dynamic. His crocodile tears appeared to be an attempt to make Christine feel guilty for her decision, as he implied that she was abandoning him and their family. The fallout with Janelle, strained relations and emotional manipulation. Meanwhile, Kody's relationship with his second wife, Janelle, also faced significant strain. Janelle had been growing increasingly disillusioned with Kody's treatment of her, especially regarding his inability to balance his time between his wives and his refusal to make any real changes in their marital dynamic. Throughout the season, Janelle voiced her frustrations with Kody's behavior, particularly his disregard for her needs and his rigid control over the family's decisions, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the most telling moments in season 19 comes when Kody confronts Janelle about her decision not to follow his strict COVID-19 protocols. Kody's frustration with Janelle's independence seems to set the stage for the slow unraveling of their relationship. Despite their long history together, Kody's inability to empathize with Janelle's position, especially as a mother and a woman in a plural marriage, highlights a recurring theme in the show: Kody's self-centeredness. His emotional outbursts and tears in these moments seemed designed to manipulate Janelle into complying with his wishes, but it only pushed her further away. Kody's crocodile tears during these interactions underscored his tendency to use emotional manipulation as a tool in his relationships. Whether intentionally or not, he seemed to treat his wives as pawns in a game, expecting them to act according to his desires, even if it meant sacrificing their own emotional well-being. Meri's enduring loyalty, a tragic example of emotional manipulation. Of all Kody's wives, Meri's relationship with him has been the most complicated. Over the years, Meri's loyalty to Kody has been tested, particularly after his emotional distancing and the fallout from his affair with another woman. In season 19, viewers watched as Meri continued to hold on to the hope that Kody would someday return to her emotionally. However, it became increasingly clear that Kody had emotionally checked out of his marriage to Meri, preferring to focus on his relationship with Robyn, the wife he seemed to favor most. Despite this, Meri remained steadfast in her commitment to the family, even though it was clear that Kody was no longer emotionally available to her. In several scenes, Kody's emotional outbursts seemed to be more about guilt-tripping Meri into accepting the state of their relationship, rather than acknowledging her pain. His crocodile tears appeared to be a way to manipulate her into staying in a marriage that had long since lost its emotional connection. Robyn Brown, the favorite wife or the silent partner. While much of the season focused on the emotional breakdowns between Kody and his other wives, Robyn's role in the family continued to be a point of contention for the other wives. Robyn, who is often seen as Kody's favored wife, seemed to be the one he turned to when things got difficult, emotionally and logistically. However, this favoritism created a wedge between Robyn and the other wives, who felt increasingly sidelined. Robyn's behavior in season 19 was marked by a quiet but palpable tension. While Kody showered her with attention and seemed to turn to her for emotional support, viewers were left questioning whether Robyn was fully aware of the emotional toll that Kody's behavior was taking on his other wives. Was Robyn complicit in Kody's manipulation, or was she simply trying to keep the peace in an increasingly fractured family dynamic? The aftermath. Is the family falling apart? As season 19 comes to a close, it's clear that the Brown family is in a state of flux. The emotional weight of the past season has left the family members grappling with a sense of loss, disappointment, and, for some, relief. While Kody's crocodile tears may have temporarily convinced some viewers of his regret, the reality of his actions throughout the season paints a different picture. The real question remains, can Kody repair the damage to his family, or has the foundation of his plural marriage finally crumbled beyond repair? For many fans, the end of Season 19 marked the final chapter in a long-running saga of emotional manipulation, neglect, and self-centered behavior on Kody's part. As the show heads into its next season, it remains to be seen whether the Brown family can reconcile their differences or if the cracks in the foundation of their family will only continue to deepen. Conclusion. Kody's tears and the future of the family. The end of Sister Wives Season 19 is not just the conclusion of another chapter in the Brown family's journey. It is a turning point, a moment that highlights the emotional complexities of polygamy, the dangers of emotional manipulation, and the lasting impact of neglect on relationships. Kody's crocodile tears may have been an attempt to salvage some semblance of control, but the damage to his marriages and family is undeniable. As the world watches the aftermath of this season, the future of the Brown family remains uncertain. Will Kody and his wives find a way to rebuild their relationships, or has the emotional toll of their shared history become too much to overcome? For now, fans can only speculate, but one thing is certain: the drama, heartbreak, and emotional turmoil that has defined Sister Wives for so many years is far from over. 19. It's been a tumultuous time for the Brown family on Sister Wives. The recent tragic passing of Kody Brown and Janelle Brown's son is just one of the shocking changes to rock the once plural family. The most recent seasons of the TLC series have featured the slow decline of the connection between the wives and their shared husband. As the seasons have fallen behind the times, with the currently airing Season 19 having been filmed in 2022, cancellation rumors have circled around the series for some time now that the series about a polygamous family features a monogamous couple. One wife after another has pulled up stakes in their polygamous union and headed towards greener pastures. Christine Brown was the first wife to leave the marriage, and she has since moved to Utah and moved on from the relationship, marrying her new beau in October 2024. Janelle is done with the marriage as well, but the series has shown that the savvy-minded mom is making sure to get her share out of the plot of land the family purchased together in Arizona. And Meri finally made the decision to request a separation from Kody through the polygamous church that married them in the first place, and has moved back to Utah as well. Kody's one remaining wife, Robyn Brown, has said she feels like the one that got left behind, and it has been clear this season that she has not been handling the dissolution of the family's plural life well. Kody has been so busy pointing fingers and avoiding responsibility that he has resorted to some truly cruel and petty comments about his wives and children in Season 19. Which is why it was surprising to see Kody shed tears this week after helping to move Meri out of her home in Flagstaff, Arizona, as she leaves behind her marriage and her relationship with Robyn as well. But after Kody's repellent behavior all season, his crocodile tears won't be enough to salvage his reputation with his ex-wives, or with viewers. Kody has been negative about his wives all season. Kody has been emotionally volatile all season, especially towards the wives who have left him one by one. His older children had strong opinions about the way that Kody had behaved during the coronavirus pandemic, prioritizing his household with Robyn above the wives and children he had in other nearby homes. Kody insisting that his wives get in line and help him to restore order with the family after refusing to work on his relationship with his estranged children seems to have been the catalyst for them to see there was little left for them in the marriage any longer. Since his original 3 wives left him with the only wife he claims to have ever loved, you would think that Kody would be happy to finally have the monogamous relationship he says he always wanted. And yet, this season has been filled with moments where Kody pretends to be shocked by the deterioration of the plural marriage. His ex-wives even found themselves having to remind him that they had ended the relationship on many different occasions. Then the blame game started, with Kody working overtime to prove firstly that the plural relationship falling apart was the fault of his ex-wives rather than his own, and secondly, that he apparently never wanted to be in a plural marriage to begin with. Kody moving Meri out could have been sweet, if he wasn't so sour. As Kody was shown moving Meri out of her home in Flagstaff in a recent episode of Sister Wives, it was nice to see a softer side of both reality stars. Kody, especially, has been particularly harsh in his descriptions of his ex-wives this season. The moving day happened to be Meri and Kody's wedding anniversary, and their friendly banter mediated by her brother-in-law's presence was one of the lightest scenes of Kody this season. But, during the breakdown of the plural marriage, Kody disavowed his relationship with each of his first 3 wives, and even went so far as to claim he had never loved Meri. He also said he wished had never married her in the first place. So, when Kody broke down in tears after talking about the end of their relationship, Meri was right to be confused. Anytime Kody has come to show regret about the end of the plural marriage, it is always centered around the loss of respect he feels. He has shown such little concern about the welfare of his now ex-wives, or his estranged relationships with his children, that it is more than time the network stopped allowing the embattled family man to get away with these crocodile tears. It's not doing their star's reputation any favors, and these scenes instead continue to dig a deeper hole of negativity around him. Kody should instead focus on making amends with his children and helping to set them up for success by being present in their lives. New episodes of Sister Wives air Sundays on TLC.